So Jazz, you have been doing music, you've been doing backgrounds, you've been touring and traveling for over a decade now. As a therapist, I want to ask you, how do you stay true to yourself in environments that are not always true to you?
Okay, that's a good question. So I think a lot kind of comes with this.
Okay.
Considering I've had the life that I've had, I'm the only child.
Okay.
I grew up heavily in church, committed, and some of the, I guess I'll say, rules that I kind of grew up with were fairly strict. So the way that I dressed was always different. The types of music that I was allowed to listen to more so was very specific, you know. And so I had to learn very early how to be different and be okay with it.
Ooh.
You know.
Yes.
So this has been my life.
Yeah.
You know, not just music, but standing out, being different, and being okay with me being me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I've had to learn to be okay with that at a very, very, very early age. And just even understanding my purpose very early.
Okay.
I think I've known that I was designed to help people.
Okay.
And I knew that I was meant to lead when I was
Okay.
when I was a small child. You
Okay.
know? Even in elementary school, like, I was the kid that was assigned to be the leader of all the group projects. Right?
Okay. I can totally see that. I mean, yeah, this is
I never
true to
asked.
nature.
I never asked. I never asked for anything. I never asked to lead. I never asked to do any of that.
Okay.
It literally always fell in my lap. So I think that's just kind of a part of who I am. So now being in environments that are bigger, you know, I think that's kind of helped groom me for this.
Yeah.
Because when I'm in environments where things don't always go the way I expect.
Yes.
Or, you know, people are not always what I expect them to be, or, you know, everything's not according to plan or ideal. I lean on the fact that I know why I'm here.
Ooh.
You know.
So you remind yourself of your purpose.
Absolutely.
Even in environments that don't cater to your nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier. That's why I think I'm appreciative that God has opened the doors that he's opened when he did it.
Okay.
Versus when the dream first came about. Or, you know, like, I'm appreciative of the process.
Yes. Yeah.
But I think that was perfect for who I needed to be.
Absolutely.
You know.
I feel like God requires a certain maturation before he allows our dreams to come true.
Absolutely.
Because, and the funny thing about it is, by the time sometimes our dreams come true, they're no longer a current dream. But God knows, and he knew that if I allowed this dream when you were 18 to come to pass at 18, you would have fumbled it. You would have messed up. I had to wait until you were 32 for that 18-year-old dream to come to pass. And so hearing you talk about knowing your purpose and aligning yourself with that, regardless of the room, the environment, the space, the people, that is really encouraging, because one, I can relate to it, and I think there's a lot of people who will listen to this and be able to say, you know, and it makes sense now.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Every environment that God puts us in is not going to cater to our nature. No. It's not going to be easy for us. No. But that's the purpose, or that is the point of trust. And so, yeah, that's dope.
I love it.
Well, hey. Thank you for this conversation. Yeah.